And as I promised, I have a surprise for you guys. And when I say I have a surprise, I mean I've accepted a job offer from New Zealand to become their manager. So yeah, I mean, they gave me the chance to do this, and I would love to manage a national team. So that's the route we're going to go, as I'm going to sim every other friendly, because I want to get games in with my guys, but I also don't want to be playing a ton of pointless ones. And by the way, as a quick summary on what New Zealand want me to do, they want me to get to the round of 16 in the World Cup. Yeah, right, keep dreaming, you guys, but you know what, I think I can get them there. I mean, this isn't a completely talent-devoid team. Oh, okay, fine, maybe they are, but still, I believe that this is a team that maybe could, you know, grow under me as a coach. I mean, I've led Real Madrid to a 6-win, 1-loss record, a beautiful Spanish Super Cup victory, and we are currently first in La Liga. So, you know, I do have a very good track record. And I mean, sure, I was given a ton of talent with that group at Real, but you know, who knows what I can do with this talent. And my first test will be against my home country of Mexico here. So this should be emotional. It should be exciting, and it should be thrill-packed, I'm sure. So yeah, this is going to be pretty fun to do here. As you can take a look at our lineup here, the Fijis, as they call them, I think. You know, no stars here. No one that you'd recognize off the top of your head from a European club team, but, you know, I hope we can do well here. As here we go. The game is almost underway, and we have begun here. New Zealand with the kickoff, as definitely a change of pace from the Real Madrid manager mode, but, you know, let's see if we can continue our repertoire as one of the greatest managers out there. New Zealand clearly knew what they were doing. They have a nice taste in managers, so they hired me. So now here we go. Pass inside, it's Marcus Lugo. Herrera now with it. And oh, that's a nice job trying to get it now. And that's kicked out and goes nowhere. Mexico with the ball. Herrera with it. Here we go. Herrera takes it around the outside, the pass inside, and oh, it's a goal! Mexico take the early 1-0 lead over New Zealand. A disappointing start for us, definitely, as I was hoping we wouldn't concede in the first 20 minutes. That was how we were going to win this game, by not conceding, but, you know, we have the defense. I now have an idea of what's going on this team, and it worries me a little bit, for sure, but, you know, we're going to be in the World Cup regardless of what happens, so it should be fine. Now here comes the pass inside, the strike saved there by our keeper, but a terrible clearance as the defense wasn't exactly in the best of positions to do so. And now here we go. Ball in possession for the Fijis. Taking it upfield now. Oh, that pass wasn't quite strong enough. And by the way, I won't be doing a Real Madrid episode here. I'll just be doing a New Zealand episode. And I am starting to regret taking this job. Hopefully I don't get fired before the World Cup, as that's a nice save. Very good job by the keeper. After he looked helpless on the first goal, he's done a nice job on a couple of plays. The cross in, and oh, that one is headed out, and now here we go. In possession are Mexico, taking it around here. And oh, the strike, saved by our keeper, and just missing the rebound there was one of the strikers, I'm not sure who. Wood has it, and Wood quickly collapsed on by the defense. We're probably not going to get much offense. From what I've seen here, it's going to be a struggle here for us to get upfield. It's Wood. Wood called offsides. Come on, you got to make a better run there, Wood. Now here we go, Torres with it. I don't want to be underwhelming at the international level, and I know these games mean near nothing, but, you know, it's still good to do well in these friendlies. By the way, I'm not playing friendlies with my club teams at all. Don't want to do that. Just for international, because competition is so scarce. Now here we go. Ball in possession. Oh, ooh, nice moves there, and it's a nice tackle to get it back. The ball goes outside looking for Rojas, and that's intercepted there by Layun. And oh, Rojas pulled up on that tackle there. Not going to work, and the cross inside, headed out, and now here comes Wood. Now, I have a question for you guys. Do I lose my job at Real Madrid because I accepted with New Zealand? If you know the answer, please comment it below after you watch the video. I don't think I do, considering that their games are still on my calendar, and that like my fixtures and results still say Real Madrid, so it doesn't worry me too much. I mean, I'm fine with being full-time New Zealand coach. It would get us through this series a lot quicker, but you know, I wouldn't be able to get you guys as much content in the end. Plus, I'd be working with a much lower caliber team here. That's for sure. That ball goes outside. Trying to cut it inside. And oh, the cross in. Oh, that looked like it might set up for a nice header. And oh boy, trying to make the run inside. The Mexican defense is not bending. So we've gotten something going. That's the important part. We have also flamed out extremely badly like there. But, you know, I like what we've done in the last few minutes. Definitely put some more pressure on the ball. Definitely been a little bit smarter. But we don't have the pure talent, you know, to be able to handle the ball well enough here. And we're also going to have to cut down on those early goals, as Mexico had some nice opportunities to make it even a 3-0 game in the early going. Wood now. Wood neglects the pass. He takes it himself now. Wood, yup. I mean, it seems like there's never any good options here. On offense, we just get stymied once we get into the attacking third. Reed, as we're starting to get possession a lot more. I'm liking the control we're getting, but I'm also not liking our snap and our velocity and our desire to get to the ball once we get up front. You know, I haven't seen a lot of that from these guys. Real Madrid, we always have that, you know, trying to zip past the other guys. Here it looks like more of a chill, relaxed approach at offense. You know, sit back, let the game come to you. That's not how I design things here in FIFA. I want my guys to be aggressive. I want them to go after a goal. I don't want them to wait for the play to come to them, or else, you know, these kinds of games happen when we're doing a nice job, but we did a bad job early, and that's going to be what ultimately costs us if the offense can't start getting a shot off even. Now here we go, the strike, and ooh, if not for some bad misses by these strikers, we would be in a big hole here. As Moss goes there all the way out to Lockhead. And Lockhead gets that off there. Now looking for Rojas, and he takes a bad touch. See, some of these things aren't even, you know, strategy-wise. I mean, some of these things are just not enough raw talent. That's clearly what Real Madrid has and what these guys lack. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that either, as this is international, so whoever comes out of New Zealand comes out of New Zealand. Hopefully we get a very good player, or at least a solid one, who's respected across European leagues, to come out of New Zealand in the future. But, you know, right now things are looking pretty bleak. And, oh, a nice save! And, oh, a bad clearance! And, ooh! Oh my gosh, we are extremely lucky today. Man, if any of you watched that last video, the career mode, you would know how lucky I've been today. So that's the end of the first half, and it is 1-0 Mexico here, as we have not done well here. New Zealand falling behind early on. We have gotten good possession numbers, I think. As you can see, Jimenez got his goal pretty early. But, I mean, the possession numbers have not been bad. However, our offense has been absolutely putrid. Just horrible to watch. But, you know, hopefully we can do a little better. As I look at our team over again, we've got some very solid pieces in place. They can hopefully develop over time and turn into even more solid pieces. Excuse me. And, you know, maybe even become standouts. I mean, they want me to get to the round of 16 in the World Cup. If I don't, I'm fired. And, I mean, how bad would it look to be fired by New Zealand? I mean, I think even Real would let me go after that, but you know, they would definitely fire me if games like this keep happening. And it's 2-0 Mexico. Gallo there just gets that one to go easily. Oof. Our defense is shabby right now. As, I mean, we are in one of the toughest places to play in the world. Azteca, Mexico have only lost here twice. Friendlies and competitive matches counting. And, I mean, only one competitive loss here. And that one was to Honduras in that disastrous 2014 qualifying campaign. But, you know, here we should not be... I mean, I thought this team could do a little bit better. I really do. But, you know, we haven't done better, I guess. And it's just shown that we don't have enough talent to really take that next step up. This is a team that could regularly make the round of 16 and could probably make a quarterfinal in the next World Cup. Whereas we will probably end up out in the group stage. They want me to make it to the round of 16, though. And I have that as a personal goal. But, you know, I want to get to that sudden death feeling, as there is no way on earth that was not a foul. Perez has it, and now it's passed out to Rojas. Can he get something going for us in offense? Nope, not quite. This defense has just collapsed on us all day long. And my opening game as New Zealand's manager is not going too hot here. Now here we go. The cross and... Ooh. Oh. That was a pretty play. That was a pretty play. I am not going to deny that. That was one of the most beautiful plays I've ever seen. And right now we are getting walloped here, as Mexico have just shown an incredible ability to dominate and take it to us. And it's been painful to watch, let's just say that. Now here we go, the pass inside, and oh boy, could it be 4-0? Oh gosh, great clearance. Goes up to Wood. Man, I just want this game to end, seriously. Oh, this has been unbeautiful, or not pretty, or something like that. As now the shot is wayward. First shot attempt of the day for New Zealand goes nowhere, as Jimenez has just torn us up and eaten us alive in this game. Don't even show me that replay. That was just disgraceful. That made me cry on the inside. And, oh, a yellow card there for Glenn Moss, our keeper. Well, you know, okay. I don't know if I'll take him out or not. I definitely don't want to risk my keeper getting taken out. And now here comes Thomas. Yeah, I'm going to take him out at the next sub. Now here we go. Ball passed up. And it's New Zealand in possession. The cross. And here we go. Up and over, and it's going to be a free kick, so we're going to take Glenn Moss out of the game now, because I'm pretty sure Mexico just made a sub. And we're going to bring in Basa. Oh boy, our options don't get much better, do they? Whew. As now here we go. It's going to be a yellow card here against the Mexican defender. What? How was that not a card? Total crap. Come on. Now here comes McGlinchey with the cross, and it's a nice one. That's easily picked off by Orozco there. Okay, maybe it wasn't that nice. I mean, it looked like it had some solid air and curl on it, but way too close to the keep. And now here we go. Mexico with it. Ball upfield now, as they've just taken control of this game and ran away with it. Now here we go. Nice passing now from New Zealand. Wood shrugged off the ball there. Wood gets it though, and Wood trying to go back, and almost gets control of that. Again, it's just the lack of raw talent showing here, and it's really just not been easy to see here. Certainly, you guys have probably not enjoyed this game, but and trust me, I have not either, as we're going to make a sub here. Let's see what options we have off the bench. Let's try this guy. Barbosa coming in for Thomas. Barbarosa's. So yep, Barbarosa's comes off, and then comes Thomas, as that's passed to Reed. Reed is the staple of this team. He's the heart and soul, and you know, so far I'm not feeling any heart and soul from him. He has not led this defensive unit well, as there's a foul. But he is the best player on our team, and it's against... this sucks. This really, really sucks. Now here comes Lagun. The shot is bad. You know, that made me feel slightly better about myself, but not really. You know. Here comes Reed. Reed goes to the outside. Barbarosa's. Ball being knocked about well here. Blockhead. Rindington. James. Barbarosa's. And he can't find any room, but that was one of the best sequences I've seen from us all game. And now taking it around. The cross. It's a beautiful looper there, and it just gets cleared easily by the Mexican defense. And here we go. Mexico upfield, and that's well tackled by Reed. Maybe I just should have waited a little while and, you know, for the Mexican job opening to happen and for them to offer it to me and for me to actually coach a good team. As, what? There is no way, again, there is no way on earth that that was off of my guy. This is just wrong now. The game is out to get me. Barbarosa says that goes over to Vasquez. Vasquez, and oh, that's a nice tackle there. Wood goes outside to Barbarosa's. Barbarosa's going around. Barbarosa's into the box. The pass. What the? You know, that play always works. It always works, and somehow the New Zealand guys find a way to screw it up. I mean, this makes no sense. And now McGlinchey's hurt. Okay, we're going to take you out. Not you, Durante. I thought it said Dante for a second. We're going to make our final sub here. McGlinchey comes off and comes Ronte, or whatever that guy's name was. And now that's punched out by Orozco. And it's going to be Mexico taking it upfield, as they're just going to want to play conservative. Please play conservative. I don't want to give up another goal. This has been embarrassing enough. Now here comes Howison to Barbarosa's. And yeah, I know a couple of you left the stream. I cannot blame you for that one. If you're one of the new subs, this is not my normal content. Please don't assume this is my normal content. I usually win. Okay, just remember that as... you know what, I'm going to begin signing out now. I want to skip the end of this game. This is just horrid. Remember to subscribe, like this video, and comment your thoughts on a horrible game for us. You know, hopefully we can do better. And also, share this with as many people as you can so you can get that view count and that subscriber count back up. This has been Seabass, and I am signing out. Peace.